Y'all, Slayyyter's single run for this new album has been so freaking fantastic. Like wow, Worst Girl in America might be one of the best albums to come out this decade. We really got beat up shingles, cannibalism I guess, crank and dance back to back.
Pop Queen Pageant. Oh, and Nicki Minaj. Oh wow.
Miss Kathy is absolutely insane for this. Also the songs are just so loud, like Mama is always either screaming or belting into the mic. She was possessed by the power of B-Day, it would seem. I also just feel like these songs present a side of Slayyyter that we haven't quite seen before. Like yeah sure, a majority of songs in her catalog are very loud and obnoxious, but none of those songs feel as gritty, grimy and gross as these past 4 singles have been. Like there was a serious shift. Also I love the album cover so much. There's been some mixed opinions on it, but I think it's gonna be a Charlie XCX type of situation, like, you're not gonna get it the first time, but once you do, you won't be able to look away. Girl, I'm just so excited. Slayyyter pretty. Slayyyter talented. Slayyyter award show sweep. Slayyyter critically acclaimed. Slayyyter major accolades. Slayyyter famous. Slayyyter future Grammy winner. Slayyyter best new artist. Amen. The fact that the retro trend is still going on baffles me greatly. We are nearly 6 years removed from the peak of the trend and groups are still doing it. And the thing is, this would be fine, not really, if these artists could add their own twist to the trend. Like we always have that bothersome funky bass guitar and boring vocals, and they all sound the same. Like where is variety? Oh my god. Blinding Lights and Say So are great pop songs, but wow, they also kind of ruin the trajectory of music forever. The only K-pop artist that I respect that does new disco is Miss Yuikika. The difference, however, is that she's not new to this, she's true to this. She's been making new disco and city pop since 2019. She has the special sauce that everybody else lacks. Trust, when she comes back she's going to end everybody in sight. Watch out. Anyway, yeah, I wanna see a decline in new disco and synthwave songs come February. Wrap this up.
Songs like that, they are stories that people can identify with. You know what I mean? Anybody. Children were singing this song at graduations, at weddings, at funerals.
Not sure if I've spoken about her too much on here, but wow, I love Kelela so much. She's really a generational, once in a lifetime type of artist. Her discography is absolutely exquisite to the ears. Timeless music, and if you don't like her, I don't respect you in the slightest. Just kidding. Not really. Anyway, I could spend the rest of this video gushing about the genius of Big Mama, but I wanted to specifically talk about how great her remix project for her album Raven is. The complete shift in tone is so odd. But I'm so with it. While the original album could be described as aquatic, lush, meditative and soft, I'd say the remix album is almost the exact opposite of that. While still very melodic, the remix album is a lot more hard-hitting, has a lot more club influence and has a whole range of genres from hard techno, drum and bass, deconstructed club, footwork, and South African music. It's a whole 20 tracks of music, but rarely will you ever stop moving while listening to it. My favorite song on the remix album would have to be track 6, the Washed Away remix with Ethereal and Live. The original song is completely flipped on its side and has very soft and echoey break beats, and the lush synths are taken up a pitch. Liv sounds absolutely fantastic on here too. Her voice is just so deep and smooth at the same time, bruh, like I'm obsessed. A perfect switch up for an already perfect song.
Maybe this is maybe.
I really hate to say it, but Fromis kinda fell off. Like no shade, what they went through at Hype is terrible, and the fact that there are only 5 out of the 9 members left. It upset me deeply. But Lord have mercy, their new music is so whack. Like I'm so happy that they are back and I'm so happy that they're charting. Like right. But like You Better is one of the worst pop songs I've ever heard. Like this is worse than Dancing Queen and In the Mirror. I was so shocked and appalled. Like the mixing sounded so odd, It was a boring synthwave song and their vocals in the post-chorus were so annoying too. And the From Our 20s album was nothing to cough at like at all. Each song was somehow more boring than the next. Strawberry Mimosa was pleasant I guess, and it didn't upset me. But that isn't what I'm looking for when I listen to Fromis. I'm looking for that next DM. That next rewind. That next prom night. That next love rom poom poom. But trust their next release as a quintet will be fantastic. They're gonna have fantabulous music, Sumin will be on the credits, they will chart well, and they will win multiple awards too. Watch this space.
Oh! No! No!
It was meant to be everything. It was meant to be song of the decade. Underscores is one of my favorite artists of all time. Music and Do It are two of her best songs. Eve has been making great music for her whole career minus Goldfish, Afterglow, Bird, and See You in Hell. One of the most interesting acts in K-pop in a while. So of course when I find out that Eve was remixing Do It I was elated. I couldn't stop replaying the snippet. But then the song comes out and I'm like oh okay. The remix is so mid bro. Do It is already such a fantastic song due to the textures and dynamism presented in it. It's a bouncy fantastic auditory journey. The remix just felt so underbaked to me. I didn't like the new production elements and the bass didn't feel as gross as it did in the original. However, just like the original, the outro slays. Best part of the song by a long shot. But, despite me not liking this remix, I hope that Underscores can work with Eve again.
Hey guys! Well guess what? There's aliens outside coming!
The greatest show of all time really. JG Quintel is the greatest writer of all time. Muscle Man and Starla's wedding was bigger than the royal wedding. It's true. But in all seriousness it is such an amazing show to me like. I watched it over the span of my last high school semester and it healed something in me. In my opinion, it reminds me of the amazing world of Gumball so much. Not just the fact that they were on the same network but just the dynamic of the shows. These are shows that feel so universal, like children, teenagers and adults alike can enjoy these shows. Regular show balances cartoonish absurdity with very real situations. Like okay 1 second we can have Rigby and Mordecai driving the golf cart away from a road that's trying to swallow them whole. But a few minutes earlier we see Benson breaking down crying because his job at the park is all that he has. Like you get thrown between crazy unrealistic visuals, but also very realistic situations. J.G. Quintel we love you. We look forward to whatever comes next for regular show or any other show that you are putting out. Mwah.